My fellow South Africans, today is the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, and it marks the start of 16 days of activism against gender-based violence, a campaign led by the Centre for Women's Global Leadership in countries all across the world. But nowhere else is such a campaign more vital than right here in South Africa. In a country which has been dubbed the rape capital of the world, greater awareness needs to be raised around endemic rape and femicide if we are ever to progress as a nation. It is estimated that 115 women are raped in South Africa every single day. A sign that not only our government but our society at large continues to fail the millions of women in our country who fear for their very lives on a daily basis. The DA recognizes that tackling gender-based violence in our country requires a multifaceted and comprehensive approach, including victim support and empowerment programs, violence prevention initiatives, and more importantly, education and public awareness campaigns to bring about behavioral change, which is the root cause of this crime. Where the DA governs in places like the Western Cape, I'm proud of the drastic interventions that have been taken in all government departments to prevent and combat the scourge of gender-based violence. Since 2019, the Department of Social Development has spent just under 115 million rand on victim empowerment services, including the provision of psychosocial support to over 63,000 victims of gender-based violence during the same period. The Western Cape now funds 26 GBV shelters, which have been expanded into rural areas, including Bergrivier, Swartland, Hessequa, and the Central Karoo. The provincial departments of health and social development have opened 8 Tututuzela centers, where victims of GBV can access 24-hour medical care and psychosocial support services, and a prosecutor is allocated to ensure the successful prosecution of perpetrators. Furthermore, the Western Cape school curriculum has been amended to include GBV awareness from grades 4 through 12, so that we can educate learners from an early age that gender-based violence is unacceptable. But this is simply not enough. As South Africans, it is our collective responsibility to bring an end to this devastating crime. Tackling gender-based violence isn't a convenient campaign or some catchy slogan. It is a pledge to which we must recommit ourselves each and every day for the women of our country and for the basic freedoms of which they are robbed by crippling fear of harassment, violence, and rape. It is these basic freedoms that we as the DA fight to uphold and protect as a Liberal Party. As a father of 3 young girls, I'm recommitting myself to bringing an end to gender-based violence, and I call on each and every South African to do the same. South Africa needs 365 days of activism to tackle gender-based violence, because women deserve the freedom and the right to feel as safe as we do in our homes, our places of work, and on our streets and in our cities. So let's commit to end GBV together.